Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
Yo! What's up, guys? PKSparkxx here, your competitive Wi-Fi battling conductors, here again on Monday with another competitive Wi-Fi battle for you. Before we begin, I want to remind you guys that if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit the like button on the previous video. Like I said, if that video ended up getting to 1,250 likes, then the next battle next week, next Monday, will be a Wonder Trade battle. If you guys don't know what a Wonder Battle is, we pretty much catch 6 random Pokemon, and we take those 6 random Pokemon and Wonder Trade them off. Wherever Pokemon you get back are the Pokemon you use in a Wonder Battle. It could be really one-sided, it could be really even, it could be hilarious, it could end up being a little cup battle, you could end up getting an Evatol or a Zygarde or anything like that. It's really random, you never know what's going to be, and it could be a lot of fun and excitement. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys go to the last video and hit that like button. Like I said, 1,250 likes is the goal for that video. Also, don't forget to let me know in the comment section below what Pokemon you would like to see featured in the next blah blah blah. What Pokemon you like to see featured in the next Wi-Fi battle. Now, this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to do it from now on. If you guys see a Pokemon down there that you think would be cool or be a challenge to use successfully, hit that thumbs up button. Whatever comment has the most thumbs up, I will do my best to create a set for that Pokemon. Or you guys can suggest a set for that Pokemon in your suggestion. Tell me the EV spread, the IVs, the moveset, and the nature. And let me know, and I will make that Pokemon, and I will try to use it in the next Wi-Fi battle if it gets a lot of thumbs up. Pretty much the most thumbs up. I'll check it out and I'll see what's going on with that. But anyway, that's all the pre-announcement stuff. And now for the main announcement. That doesn't even make sense, but I said it anyway. Suck it. Right now, I have a battle going on screen against JayYTGamer, another competitive Wi-Fi conductor here on LumioseStation. He uploads on Tuesdays. So if you guys did not see his battle, pretty much this battle was insane. I went into this battle just I'm still building teams. I've realized that I don't actually build teams. I just make Pokemon. And, just throw them together and see what happens. That hasn't been fruitful for me, so I've been really working on building teams together. So after every battle, I find a weakness, I try to change it, and then I go back into battle again. So I'm battling against Jay, and this team, he brought out, oh my god, you just see the power. 2 dragon types, one with levitate. It's not like Salamence, so it doesn't have a times 2 weakness to ice. Actually, Latios doesn't have a times 4 weakness to anything. So it's like and he's immune to ground. He's really powerful. Coupled with the Skarmory with the resistance to fighting and a lot of Pokemon. You have the Smeargle that's meant to set up. You have the annoying chances I hate seeing. You have the Garchomp, which I was unsure if it was Scarfed or not, but seeing so how I saw the Latios, I had a feeling it was Scarfed, so I played a lot of my gameplay around it because I had no Pokemon that could really take on a Scarfed Garchomp. I mean, it's weird. It's weird, but I played my best. Now, how this ended up going, never know. It was back and forth. It was up and down. It was like, just watch. If you guys didn't see Jay's perspective, you can check it out after this battle. Right now, this is my perspective. If you guys want to know the winner of the battle, there's only one way. Well, there's technically 2 ways to find out now, but there's one way to find out that's already in front of you, and that's by me hitting this play button. The Battle of Darkness begins! I lead with my Fortress, and he lit off his Skarmory. So I'm like, okay, this is a perfect setup for me. Now, I didn't know if his Skarmory had defog or not, and I didn't want to risk setting up right now. So I figured, okay, if he gets off 1 layer of spikes or 1 layer of rocks, or a layer of rocks, then that's perfectly fine. I want to get this switch out into another Pokemon, but he ended up making the hard switch in the Smeargle. I'm like, okay, so I got Volt Switch damage. I know this dash is broken on the Smeargle. Let me scare him out. So I go for my substitute, not even thinking that this man had a Chansey. I completely forgot about it. So I go into the substitute because Sub-Zam has been really powerful and useful for me in previous battles. And right now, he's probably my best bet, seeing as how, like I said, I feared the Garchomp earlier. I don't know if it's Scarfed or not, but I'm assuming it is. So I play a lot around that. So he goes for the Psychic Toss, and I just went for Psychic for damage, because my most powerful attack against Chansey, because I'm not carrying Focus Blast. I go into my Sableye because I'm expecting another Seismic Toss, and then I figured if he doesn't, then I'll probably just get Toxic real quick, and then I'll go for the Taunt. Next turn, but then I make a slight switch on my plan, and I'm like, okay, he's probably going to predict me to go for Toxic. If he does switch out, I get knock off on something else. If he doesn't, I get to knock off the Eviolite, which is going to take out a lot of the bulk on Chansey. The latter ended up happening. He Toxic my Sableye, which I can deal with, and I end up knocking off the Eviolite from Chansey, which is a huge boost for me in terms of winning this battle. So he goes for the soft boil while I make the hard switch out here into Fortress, because honestly, I'd rather him stay in right here because I wanted to take the opportunity to sit up just so I can see if I can bait out the Skarmory using Defog. So I believe he goes for the Saboteur. He takes he takes Rocky Helmet damage, and I go for set up the Stealth Fox. So now I believe I set up a layer of spikes while he makes a hard switch out here and goes out into his JJ the Jet Plane. Now it's weird. I figured that Latios was his signature Pokemon, but by the way, if you guys have an idea what my signature Pokemon is, let me know in the comment section below. I like the Blade, but I don't know if that's really my signature, so let me know what you think. But anyway, so he goes into his Latios. I Volt Switch into, he Volt Switch from the Fortress into my Mienshao. Now, I'm not Scarfed. I'm Jolly, but I'm still not faster than the max speed Latios. So, honestly, I was kind of just going for, I believe I'm Sashed. I believe that I am Sashed because my, what do you call that thing? I'm Sashed because my Alakazam is holding Life Orb. So I went with Sash on this Mienshao just in case. You never know. Oh, no I didn't. I'm running 2 Life Orb? Why am I running 2 Life Orb? Okay, so that was clearly a mistake. I thought I was running Focus Sash. Whoopsie! But anyway, so the Skarmory comes out here, and I just go for the U-turn just to get some damage off, and the Life Orb Regenerator will heal off the Life Orb damage I took, which is why Mienshao is quickly becoming one of my favorite Pokemon to lead off with. Fake Out, High Jump Kick, U-turn, Taunt, and Knock Off. Too powerful. I go out into the Quagsire, which is one of my favorite defensive walls because he laughs, and not only many Pokemon because of his typing, but because of unaware, he laughs at any Pokemon that wants to set up. I go for the Scald, hoping I can get the burn. I don't get the burn, and he ends up whirlwinding me out of my Quagsire, which kind of sucks because Quagsire is probably my best counter to the Skarmory right now. So anyway, he whirlwinds me out into the my U-Worm mate, the Fortress. So now I'm like, okay, alright Jay, my manipulative mind is playing here. Now, I don't know what he was predicting me to do. Maybe he's predicting me to go for another, maybe he was predicting me to go for Volt Switch, but I decided to get those spikes off my side of the field because I'm going to be switching a lot. He does not have a Defogger, I'm assuming, since he didn't go for Defog. So I'm assuming he's not packing it. So I decided to make sure I can be an advantage here and get Rapid Spin off. He thought I was going to go for Hidden Power 5. I thought he was going to go for Hidden Power 5, so he went for the Draco. I figured if I lost Fortress here, it wouldn't be a big loss because I already set up pretty well. So he ended up going for Draco Meteor, missed. I went for Volt Switch and went out into my Alakazam, which is my biggest threat against the Alakazam, and into the Latios. So me assuming he's going to switch out into the Chansey, I go for Dazzling Gleam. Both of them have the same power, both of them have the same accuracy, and both of them are super effective against Latios. They would have hit him the same way. However, I had to go for Dazzling Gleam so I can make sure that I damage the Chansey just in case. So he goes back out into the Chansey. I am now into my Fortress here. And right now, I'm like, you know what? Let me just set up some more. So he goes to Seismic Toss, and then he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage. I love me some Rocky Helmet damage. I mean, honestly, I guess Ferrothorn is better. But seeing as how Ferrothorn can't learn Rapid Spin, I like Fortress, for that utility. It pretty much depends on if you want Rapid Spin or not, depending on if you choose Ferrothorn or Fortress. But then again, that goes back to my top 10 favorite Steel types that was uploaded in the very early days of LumioseStation. Go check that out, by the way. Promotion. But anyway, so I go and set up another layer of spikes. So I believe at this point I am at 3 layers of spikes or 2 layers of spikes, one of them. And he's going to take some big damage from the Rocky Helmet. From 3 Seismic Tosses. He takes out the Fortress, which in his video he said was a big threat to him, which I'm kind of confused of, but whatever. So I go into my to my Mienshao that I still got to figure out a good nickname for. I went for the high jump kick because I wanted to get a chance out now. He goes to Skarmory assuming that he's going to take it well, but clearly he underestimates the power of Life Orb Max Attack Jolly Mienshao. It did about half to the Skarmory, so easy I'm able to take it out. I go for Knock Off just for the safe play in case he decides to switch out and save it for later. But he doesn't do that. He doesn't even try to get a whirlwind off or whatever. I mean, I do outspeed and I knock off the leftovers and I knock out the Skarmory. Woo! Wish I had some water here for a second. We still got 17 more turns to go. Good Lord, tongue tie. Anyway, the battle is now coming down to the wire, starting to get a little tight. He still has the Latios. He still has the Garchomp. I predict the Side Shock here, and I go out to my Sableye just so I can get some damage off. So he goes to the Side Shock. I take no damage because I am dark. And now Sableye is kind of the Pokemon that I'm willing to give up. I mean, honestly, if I could keep it for the Garchomp, that'd be great. But it's not exactly beneficial right now. So he goes out into the Smeargle because he wanted to outspeed me, but I went for Taunt because I assumed that because he's Life Orb, one thing I've started to assume is that if I ever see a Life Orb Latios, he's packing Roots. I didn't want to allow him that option, so I went for the Taunt, but he actually ended up going into the Smeargle. So I go for Will-O-Wisp, and he ended up misclicking here. He said in his video, he ended up misclicking, and just, well, he struggles. It's one of my favorite animations because they don't move at all. Like the animation doesn't actually move; they just kind of like bounce around, and it's really weird. But it sucks because it's so weak, but has 25% recoil each time. So I go for recover here instead of switching out here like I should have done. He goes for the struggle. Does what? 3 damage? 3 damage to a Sableye. Excuse me, but that's really pathetic. And the Smeargle goes down, so he got set up no entry hazards with the Smeargle, which is what I was hoping for from the very beginning, because I figured I'll go into that at the end of the battle. So anyway, he goes out into his Fernape, and I don't have a good switch in. So this is the point. This is the point where Sableye dies. Boom! The Flare Blitz is, even if I'm max HP, max defense, it's still a Flare Blitz from an Infernape. It hurts. And I think it's Life Orb too. Yes, it is Life Orb Infernape, so that is going to do big damage. By the way, don't you just love Infernape's animation? Like, he just looks so cool. It sucks that he's so outclassed in 6th Gen. But anyway, I go out into my the Mega Venusaur, one of my favorite Megas in the entire game, second to Megazord Y. But anyway, he goes for the Stone Edge, and I'm like, okay, so good play. He got a critical hit, so he got big damage off. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done so much. Probably did about 1/4, because I am max HP, max defense Venusaur. I like to keep him around just in case I run across any fairies, because max HP, max defense Mega Venusaur completely lasts at fairies, not to mention a lot of physical attackers. So anyway, he goes out into the Latios here, and I don't have a safe play. So once again, I hope to try and over-predict him, but he goes straight for the Side Shot, which is the proper play, and it takes down my Megasaur, and it sucks. I wanted that for the Garchomp, because that would have been my best counter. So right now, I'm down to my last 2 Pokemon, my Mienshao and my Alakazam. He goes out into the Latios here. I believe it's my last 2 Pokemon. I might have one more. But anyway, he goes for the Life Orb. I go for the Fake Out. He flinches, and I switch out here because I know I don't outspeed here. So at this point, I go out into the Quagsire, another one of my favorite. Yeah, okay, so I still have Quagsire left. He goes for Roost. Now, why didn't I predict that? I don't know. I really wanted to save my Mienshao, but in hindsight, I'm like, why did I want to save it? He had the Latios and the Garchomp left. Like, Quagsire is probably my best counter against him. I should have sacked off my Mienshao just in case. But it was a really bad misplay, and, you know, lesson learned. If you have a Latios down, he's going to try and Roost. Take him out. If you have a backup, take him out ASAP. Like, aim for that. But anyway, he goes for the Side Shock after roosting up all the way back up to HP. I went for Infestation, so he's trapped in, so he cannot switch out here. I go for Recover so I can get my HP back off of any attack he may want to do, because I assume he might go for Draco Meteor, expecting the bulk from Quagsire. But maybe he doesn't know that I'm max HP, max defense Quagsire. Because like I said, he's meant to laugh at Swords Dancers. Like, pretty much the only one that he wouldn't laugh at is like a Quiver Dance Volcarona. So he goes for Roost again, and I go for Ice Beam, and at this point I'm like, okay, he knows what he's doing. He has a pretty good defense up. Even if I'm doing all this damage, but he can easily Roost it off. So it's like, at this point, I need to hope for some sort of hacks. He goes to Draco Meteor here. Draco Meteor. And I believe I did not predict him, but let's see. I don't think I predicted him to go for that. Let's see what happens. Did I predict him to go for Recover or no? Did I predict him to go for Recover or no? I did not. I did not predict him to go for Recover. So I go for the Ice Beam, and it is going to do big damage to the JJ, the Jet Plane. And, yeah. Right now he is really low. Now I figure he might go for Roost again, but then again he's going to delay the battle. He does not go for Roost here, I believe. The Infestation, I love Infestation. That move is so freaking powerful. I don't know why Infestation is so powerful, but it really is. Not to mention, it lasts for 4 turns. I don't know if all trapping moves does that now, like Wrap and stuff like that, but it's still powerful. But anyway, he goes down to Life Orb damage. He goes to the Side Shock and takes out my Quagsire because he did not want to deal with it anymore. And now he goes out into his Garchomp, and I go out into my Mienshao. It's not looking good for my friends. It is not looking good. Like I said, the 2 Pokemon I needed for this Garchomp that I had, like I said, I predicted for it to be Choice Scarf because he had the Latios. So my 2 counters was either the Quagsire or the Venusaur. So I go for the Fake Out. I get to get that extra damage off, but then I hope that he's not Scarfed, and then maybe because if he's not, then I outspeed. But the fact that he just outsped me proves that he is a Choice Scarf Garchomp, which is my fear from the very, very beginning of the battle. Sucks, but what you gonna do? So now he goes to the Garchomp, outrage one more time, is going to take out my Alakazam, and that is a good game, JayYTGamer. Oh yeah, he only had 2 turns of outrage, so yeah. Oh, I hardly ever hear that silence at the end. I usually hear the dun 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 dun, but I lost, so I don't get no fanfare. I just get silence, and he got the fanfare. That sucks. But hey, that was a really well played game. I had, like I said, my biggest misplay was the early on when I thought that he was going to go down, and I forgot about Roost. I really did forget about Roost, and I let him set up, and that was my folly, and it cost me the battle. Letting that Latios live. Latios is a powerful Pokemon. It really is. 350 base speed, 359 special attack, so pretty much like Espeon. Except it levitates, is also a dragon, so it has extra immunities. It may not have magic bounce, but it still has levitate. So it's a powerful Pokemon overall. Not to mention its defense and HP is just phenomenal. With a really reliable recovery in Roost. Whew. Latios is a menace to be reckoned with. But like I said, even at the end, it came down to his 2 Pokemon. I believe his other Pokemon was his Chansey. And I could have taken that out easily. But he was a Scarf Garchomp. I was not able to take him out. And that is a good game, JayYTGamer. There was something I said later on that I don't know, I just misplayed a little bit, but otherwise it was a really well done battle, and I am not ashamed in uploading this loss because it was well fought on both sides. I think I put up a good fight. I know he put up a good fight because he had me thinking from the very beginning. He had me playing around that Scarf Garchomp the entire battle, and turns out my earlier fears was proven true. Now, what I did learn from this battle is that, well, I'm learning how to predict teams, such as if you see Latios and Garchomp, 9 times out of 10, the Garchomp is going to be Scarfed. Scarf Garchomp is a menace. I'm learning how to predict teams more because I haven't played since really 5th gen, so I kind of lost a lot of my mojo, but I'm trying to get better and also trying to get really good at building my teams. One thing I've noticed for sure is that type synergy is key, which is why Sableye is in here, because he's a dark type and he helps me counter for one of the main weaknesses for for Megasaur. Now granted, Talonflame still poses a threat, but that's why I have Stealth-Like Fortress. I don't know, it can work. I've worked around Talonflame with this team before, and I hope to embellish on this team again. But I am going to end this video because right now we are at 18 minutes recording. That is really long. I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed this battle, make sure you guys show it by hitting that like button. Go back and check out the previous battle. If that battle can reach 1,250 likes, that's 1,200, 1250, 1,250 likes, then the next week's battle will be a Wonder Battle. Alright? Look forward to that. Make sure you guys check out JayYTGamer's channel and contribution to LumioStation. He uploads on Tuesdays. Make sure you guys check out Cooking with Nexus, or I think it's Dining with Nexus now. I think he rebranded the series as Dining with Nexus. I don't know, Nexus is weird. But go check it out. We have the Day-to-Day Spider-1 Integral. We have Let's Plays by the King Nappy, Zephyr Sonic, and we have 3 new conductors here on LumioStation. They are Patters. You gotta remember Patters. He uploaded and I had a battle He uploaded on a community submission, and I had a battle with him myself, so check that out. He is now a conductor here on LumioStation. We also have Shady Penguin, the one and only Shady Penguin. He bringing all his shady people here to Lumio, so make sure you guys look around each corner, because you never know where shady folks are going to be watching you at. And of course, we have 6 Foot Hacks joining us. I believe that he's going to be doing Wi-Fi battles as well. So look out for all these new conductors. Like I said, we have new things in store for you guys every single day on LumioStation. This is going to be a big channel, and we all appreciate your support. But I'm done. Make sure you guys hit that like button one more time. Let me know what Pokemon you guys want to see featured in the upcoming Wi-Fi battle in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. Stay hot, guys. And I'll see you all next time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a bottle of water. The thirst is real.